They really out here hiding their face, coming through the block and hiding their face.
And now they're investigating this, and well, they just found out this is America, and we're being taken over. That's just
Just
nothing.
hiding their face.
Again, we've been.
I don't need a girlfriend be all shy like that, you know what I'm saying? Hiding her face. When your windows down, just roll up the windows. You know? See, so I can't get a girl like that. You know, I used to be shy too, but not that shy, you know? So, they kicked me out myself, so I had to do what I had to do. I can't have a girl like that being real shy. Huh. They might be snitching up on me right now, talking about smoking and all that other stuff. But yeah, I can't have a shy girl like that, you know, hiding her face like this. I should just roll up the windows. You're good. So today is November the 22nd, 2022, and I found some new information, you know, so I got some new information. I didn't really like it. They're like, don't be coming on my block. I was like, alright. Then they had it kept on talking about somebody ragged on me, they did this, they did that, you know, or somebody else did it to me, you know, and I was ready to fight them. You know, they didn't want to fight. I was going to throw them right through that wall. Really. Right through the wall. So today we're talking about Lil Wayne again, because this is, you know, it ain't even over. I mean, the story's over, but, you know, I can't believe that, you know, they shot him up because he was coming up. That's what I'm guessing. They all set him up. Everybody in there is a fraud. I'll fire everybody up in that. Because they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me nothing. I was worried about it. Well, who did it? You know, I went to the interviewers. That's how Lil Wayne thinks. I went to the interviewers. They said it was Kurt. It was me. Man, that wasn't me. You know, the only time I left Oklahoma City is in Arkansas. We went camping there in Arkansas with my mom, my sister, my friend, and her boyfriend, and my mom's boyfriend. That's the only time I left state. Yeah, I never been to past New York to wherever it was. I seen that I have a case on it. Like, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it was. It's fake. I never left the city, only once. And I went to Arkansas. And that was when I was like about 16 years old or something. 15, 14. Was looking for diamonds. We went. You know? We stayed there for like 2-3 days. Yeah. So I never left state. Yet they're saying, oh, that's him. It ain't me. You know, that is not me. I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't have hair. I mean, I could grow out hair, but look at this. I'll be having a big bald spot right here. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big old bald spot. And they're gonna be like, oh, that was him. You better look at him. He ain't me. He ain't cute as me. You know. He ain't fly as me. I mean, I could look raggedy, you know what I'm saying? I do it on occasion, you know. But when I get up on here, you know, I'm trying to look my best, you know, professional. But we got Lil Wayne, you know, he said something about something. And I was like, oh, all right, we're gonna see. So the people who got victorious on this story is the Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, and you can see them that they're coming up with more people. You know, so they're expanding. Lil Wayne just got that Young Money. You know, he does Future and kick it with people, but I'm just saying. You know, you gotta be signed like Limp Bizkit. But yeah, so they shot Lil Wayne. They murdered his dad. I think it was at the same day. I think there was like, you know, Lil Wayne strolling with his dad or something. It was at the gas station. Shots fired. I guess Wayne took off and apparently to the song at Crossroads. So, I don't know. You know, we're all trying to figure it out. You know, if I was the murderer or the shooter and the murderer, you know, I'll be watching him. You know what I'm saying? There would be no way that he'd be, you know, getting my peeps. You know? So, because he'd be watched, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling everybody, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I did this, that, this to all my crew. You know? Tell them, you know, whatever the case would have been. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I would have told all people, you know what I'm saying? And then watching him. The only song that I knew he was in the future and was back that thing up. Yeah. He was the future. You know, I'll be watching him, you know, I'll be telling all my people what I did, and this is the day he's gonna be up there, and we're gonna have to show up, because I am. You know, that's how it will be. You know, I never did, why should I watch my family, and watch my back, and protect my dog, and all this other stuff. Protect my lock. See, so... It was all lies, and then the people, you know, like that saying, keep your enemies closest, you know, closer. So it's like Bizzy Bone going up over there, you know, telling them all that they ain't man, you know what I'm saying that I did it, but it's really them. I mean that's that's crazy. Yeah, and that's how it goes, you know, and he's the one that fell for it, you know what I'm saying? And he watched them people. We all did. We watched Bone Thugs grow up from rags to riches. Up on video. We seen it. Straight up on Wayne. It wasn't on me, you know, I didn't give a fuck about how they did it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about the 30-year anniversary, the 40-year. No. I'm worried about my life, my family, my dog, my locks. But yeah, that's what happened. You got people murdering people now. And they don't be coming around the block, you know, hiding their face. We got the windows down, you know. I'm looking at your asshole, that's a tailplate, you know what I'm saying? Okie. So now you're a representative of the Okie. See, I can't have a girl like that be all shy and all that. You know, do something. You know, just all shy and stuff like that. How's she gonna bang with me, you know what I'm saying? When someone's snapping out of line, you know, I'm a nice guy, you know. She could be reckless, you know what I'm saying? I'll be watching, I'll be seeing who I pick for my wife, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no reckless woman, no shy girl. You know, I want somebody who be down, who got love, who got faith, who got, you know, roles and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then they come with a big family. And that's what happens. You got her, you got 3 of her sisters, and 8 of her brothers. A big family. So now you have to go to the mom and dad. You got to dismiss, you know, the other sisters. You got to go first and the brothers. You got to go straight to the mom and dads. You know, we got to greet them, say, yeah, my name is Kirk, I'm dating your daughter, etc. And then we can go to the boys, you know, to their brothers, say, hey, I'm Kirk, do y'all approve, etc. Just like I did to their parents, and then the daughters, you know. And I don't want no daughter, you know what I'm saying, oh, I like him, you know, and getting jealous and all that, and saying, you know, oh, he ain't your type. You know, he's basically saying he ain't your type, he's my type, and all that. I don't want that either. So, you know, it could play out like that. So, but we've seen it now. The story is finished. Lil Wayne was shot because he admitted it. He didn't do it himself, you know. And someone shot him. Now we watched them all grow up, you know what I'm saying? Bone Thugs. And ragging about him at the same time while Wayne's ragging about me. You know, talking about how you gonna get me and all that. And Bone Thugs ragging about them. Basically saying that, whatever he's saying about me would have been towards them, you know. And so they wrapped it back. I heard it in one of the lyrics. I think it was Body Rod or something like that. Yeah. So when he said, you know, we're gonna squash him, you know, in Bone Thugs, and Lil Wayne was planning to, you know, squash me in a car wreck. Like it happened, but I didn't die. I was, you know, from the grace of God, I was saved, you know. I got a little injured, you know what I'm saying? It's still to this day. But that's what happened. But like I said, if I shot somebody like that, Lil Wayne, or somebody who was coming up, I would have told everybody. I'd be like, hey y'all, you know, whoop-de-whoop whoop, I did this for whatever reason it would have been, you know, and then, but so we gotta watch them. I'm watching them. You know, they'd be like, oh, it's immature, you know. Nah, I'm getting that CD. That's my life mission, protect my family. If I did something like that. So we seen it. We already know it's Bone Thugs. They talked about them in Crossroads. They talked about them in Body Rod. Talking about they got Lil Wayne. It wasn't like I got Lil Wayne as in you know, signed in him, or even in his videos, or even his music at the time. Prove me wrong. So what else do they mean? We got Lil Wayne. We got Lil Wayne. And that was what, after his, I think he'd been shot? Crazy.